Hi guys, it's Bosa. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today's video is actually a Q&A, which I'm sure you've seen from the title. So I did ask you guys on Instagram to ask me any question or anything, and a couple of you did, so we're going to just get right into that, and then I'll explain everything as we go. So the first question I got was, how do you maintain your hair? That's a very funny question. So if you've been here for a while, or if you're new, I am 4C and low porosity. So one thing I have found that works for me is finding products that work and styles that are convenient. Lately I have been wearing lots of flat twists because I do work a 9 to 5, more like 8 to 5 actually. Well, 9 to 5, it's tricky. We never get there at 8, but well, we kind of do anyway. I do work a day job, so I don't have as much time as I did before to like do my hair and things like that. So for me as a person, I just find what works, like products and styles. Flat twists are quick and easy, that's why I do a lot of them lately. And then I found products that my hair likes, so I don't have to go back in the middle of the week with like more product to moisturize my hair all the time, every day or every other day. Like, it takes time, but find what works for you. Next question is, how long have you been natural? I've actually been natural for maybe 8 years now. I started growing out my hair in the December of 2013, so yeah, I've been natural since then. I did have a relax as a child, but that was way back. In between the 7 years, I have colored my hair, I have cut my hair, so it's not like, oh, this is where we started from 7 years and this is where we are. Like, there have been so many changes that have come with like the journey, depending on what my hair needs and feels like. What do you use to make your hair grow? I don't use anything to make my hair grow. I personally think that your hair growth rate is pre-genetically determined. Now, I do know that there are a couple of things you can do to like help your hair reach its maximum potential, like moisturize it, detangle and those kind of things, but I don't really believe in growth oils and things of that sort. I haven't tried them, so I can't say they don't work, but they're not something I believe in, so they're not something I have used. If you guys want a video on tips on how I have grown my hair, let me know. What is your hair type? My hair is mainly 4C. I think there's a little bit of 4B in there, but I'm not sure. Like at the front, I feel like sometimes it's 4B because the texture is a bit different, but I'm majorly 4C and I love it. LOC or LCO, what do you say works best? LOC being liquid oil and cream, LCO being liquid cream and oil. So what works best depends on you and your hair. Once again, I have low porosity hair. I feel like I've said low porosity hair like 10 times already in this video, but anyway, I have low porosity hair. So for me as a person, there's a time I did LCO and I felt like it worked, but right now I feel like LOC works best for me, so it's what I use. The best way to figure this out is try both of them and see how your hair feels when it's dry. After you've done, like, if this wash day you do LOC, then the next wash day do LC, or using the same product, so that way you can know which one works best for you. I also think it depends on the products you're using, but that's a conversation for another day. You have been lost, are you okay? Yes guys, I'm okay. Like, I got this one a lot. Like, people actually asked me, a couple of people asked me, where have you been, are you okay? I'm fine, and I'm very grateful that I'm fine in the middle of a global pandemic. I know this time is rough on so many people, and yeah, so what happened was I took a little social media break. Well, it didn't I took a break, I think it was supposed to just be for April, because April is normally my reporting period, so work is very busy during that time. I had a bunch of trainings. I had so much going on, like I couldn't film content or edit it. So I didn't film in April. So obviously, like, the break was supposed to end at the end of April. I did have some content from like Karamoja that I was supposed to edit that I still haven't edited, but I'll get to it. And then after April, I just like prolonged the holiday or the break or whatever, and I didn't come back. But other than that, I'm okay. I hope you guys are okay too. Where did you purchase a hairspray bottle? Been wanting one. Hairspray bottles are in so many places. If you mean this particular one, like the one that mists and sort of pours a lot of water, I was gifted this bottle, but I will insert something here or here, or I don't know, I'll insert something somewhere where you guys can find the bottles. I've seen the bottles on their Instagram page. You can also check out Talia first. They do have spray bottles. I'm not sure if they're this type or the other type, like the normal spritz bottles, not mist. I have seen them advertise bottles a couple of times, so if you're not very particular on the type, I will list something here, and I'll also leave it in the description box where you can find bottles. What do you use to detangle your hair? Well, I normally use my fingers. I like to finger detangle because most of the time my hair is mad matted. Like right now, if I show you my hair right now, you would not believe me. So yeah, most of the time. I also have this brush that you can find from Talia first, but this brush, though, it's a good brush, but it's not the kind of brush that you just go in and detangle with. Like, you need to have done a little bit of detangling before, because if you just go in with it, it will rip out your hair. What products do you swear by? This is a very tricky question. So for me and my hair, I like to say for me and my hair a lot, because someone will go out and buy this product and it will not feel the same way it felt for me, and they will want to come for me. Anyway, I think we can break them down according to my wash day, which is normally shampoo, condition, shampoo, deep condition, and styling. So when it comes to shampoo, I like the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Shampoo. I have done a video reviewing those products before. I will leave it up somewhere here or here, I'm not sure. And then when it comes to deep conditioners, I like the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey deep conditioners. Shea Moisture deep conditioners are actually good. When it comes to like a deep conditioner with protein, I also like the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil deep conditioner. But guys, sometimes Shea Moisture is just pricey, like depending on where you buy it from. Sometimes it's like these are too many coins for just a bottle of shampoo or conditioner. So like those are the staples, those are what I would swear by for those two particular products. Sometimes I will use the Auntie Jackie's shampoo. You know what, let me get the bottles because I think I have some of them. When I can't get them because they're pricey, I like to use this Auntie Jackie's shampoo. It's the power wash. It gets the job done and it leaves your hair feeling clean. When I'm going to blow dry my hair, I like to use a deep conditioner that has a little bit of protein, so that time I like to use this Shea Moisture Jamaican castor oil, whatever. But again, price queens, so if I can't get my hands on this because price, I go for the African Pride Moroccan Clay mask. This deep conditioner works wonders and it smells good. My only issue with this particular deep conditioner is if you don't have a heating cup, it's not as effective as it would be if you had one, because it's a heat activated mask. I remember I got it before I got my deep conditioning cup from Fiona Kemi, which I'm also going to show you. Guys, I have a lot to show you. I hope this video is not long. This is my deep conditioning cup. I got it from Fiona Kemi. If you don't know who Fiona Kemi is, I don't know where you live, but she's basically another YouTuber, and she was selling them at, I think, 40,000 Uganda shillings or 45, I'm not sure. Then if I were just doing like a regular wash day where I don't need protein in my hair, because again my hair is protein rich, I would use the Cantu deep treatment mask. I don't have it because it got done, but it's a great deep conditioner, and it retails for only 30,000 Uganda shilling, 30 to 35 depending on where you buy it. It's in Mega Standard, it's in Salon, I think Mtindo has it, I don't know, it's in a bunch of places. It's like an easy deep conditioner to find. Then so we have done shampooing and deep conditioning. Now we're out of the shower. So for my leave-in, I like to use the Auntie Jackie's quench leave-in conditioner. This is the leave-in conditioner I swear by. Like, this one is it for me. I do have an oil that I'm currently using, and it's the Design Essentials. It's a Design Essentials something oil. I don't know where it is, but that's the oil I like to use right now. So it's been working for me for a couple of months. I don't find any reason to switch it out for anything. So when it comes to my cream or styler, it depends on what we're going for. So normally I like to use this Cantu twist and lock gel for my twist outs and braid outs, but again, I'm not very particular on stylers. I feel like most of them do pretty much the same thing. So like for creams, anything can get the job done. I feel like this particular question came up a lot. What products do you, but in different ways, what products do you use, what products do you swear by? So yeah, I feel like I have answered all of you. I hope I have. Do you have dandruff? Not really. I actually don't have dandruff. There was a time though I had dandruff. I feel like I should still film that video, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys are interested in knowing how to deal with dandruff. No, I don't have dandruff. I had it at one point and then I don't. How do I fix dry hair? The best way to fix dry hair is to moisturize with water. I use a water-based moisturizer, depending on how dry your hair is, or when it is dry. For example, if it's dry midweek, then you can go in with some water, like spritz it with some water, apply maybe a leave-in. I suggest that you try this one, and then apply an oil on top of the leave-in to seal in the moisture. You may not have to use a cream in between the week or in between wash days, because you don't want to have a lot of build-up on your hair. So you want to be like very light with the products you use. And that's the other thing about this product. This product is very light, and a little goes a long way. I feel like Auntie Jackie needs to come and sponsor sis, because I've put out the word out there for them a couple of times. Just saying. I also have a video on how to moisturize your hair. I will leave it here or here. I don't know where the eye will be, but I'll leave it somewhere. How do I make my hair thick? I feel like I answered this one already. Anyway, I don't know. Your hair density or thickness is pre-genetically determined. There are a few things you can do to give the illusion of like bigger, fuller hair, but I don't know a cream or like a magic potion that can do that for you, because I haven't used any, so I can't recommend anything. Also, I feel like reducing, because like when you use a lot of heat, it tends to thin out your hair. So minimize heat. If you do have like thinner hair, then you might want to like style your hair in smaller sections. Like if you're doing a twist out, you do smaller twists, so that when you take them out, you give the illusion of bigger hair. Have you tried Ayurvedic herbs before? No, I have not, but I feel like I want to try like the tea rinsing thing, because people keep saying it helps with shedding. My hair doesn't shed a lot, but I still want to try it. If you guys are interested in seeing Ayurvedic videos, let me know and I will get to it. Actually, I've done like a clay wash before, but that was like 2-3 years ago. Actually, it was about 3 years ago, and my only issue with it at that time was I got the clay from Mega Standard. It was bentonite clay, and it just had so many stony particles, like rinsing those stones out of my hair took forever and a day. And I was like, I'm not about this life. Like, no sis, it's the shampoo for me. This ain't a question, but I love your hair. Thank you. My hair is a bit brownish. How do I make it dark? I feel like this is a tricky question, but anyway, I feel like if you let your hair grow and accept it for what it is, you'll be more comfortable with it than, you know, altering it. However, if you want to, because I mean you're allowed to, it's your hair, you can do whatever you want with it. You can apply some dye, but that's like a regular maintenance thing. It's not like a one slap on solution for life. So you can apply dye, you can color your hair. There are a couple of things you can do. I feel like people have talked about black shampoo. I don't know what it does. I'm not recommending it, but I highly suggest that you just like your hair for what it is. Don't let other people's hair define yours. Just because their hair is dark doesn't mean you need to have dark hair. Like, your hair can be beautiful in all colors. Where do you get those strings used to tie your bun up? I'm trying to go natural very soon. Good for you. Good luck, sis, with like this natural hair journey. I feel like the start is always a little bit tricky because you don't know what to do, and there's a lot of information on YouTube, and you're like, do I do this, do I do that? But anyway, for the strings that I used to do like my high puffs, which I don't have because I washed them today, I actually take the legs of like tights, you know, like those tight socks. I don't know where you can find those socks at the moment because I used to buy them from Butter, and it seems like all Butter shops have closed. I also bought them from Pep at one time, and Pep is out of the market as well, so I don't know where Butter shops are like at the moment, but that's what I use, and that's where I find them. That's where I used to find them. What's your hair routine? Like, mine is so dry and I'm always in twists. So I like to wash my hair every week. This has not been washed in 3 weeks, but that's a story for another day. But normally I would wash my hair every week, and my hair regimen is basically shampoo, deep condition, and style. So depending on the style I'm doing, I like to do twists because they're easy. But I also like lately, like I said in the start, I like to do flat twists because it's like I've slapped two flat twists in, and it is it for the week. So yeah, that's my routine. If I need to, I will go in with a spray bottle and my leave-in and oil in between the week, but I don't do that often. So normally, because I'm low porosity hair, because I have low porosity hair, my hair can retain moisture all throughout the week if I use the right product and the right method to seal in the product, to seal in the moisture. So yeah, that's my hair routine. Then for the part where you say your hair is always dry, your hair is so dry, I suggest that you always use water-based moisturizers and seal that in with some oil. And if you feel like your hair is dry in between the week, then by all means go in with like a leave-in and some water. Excuse me. If you feel like your hair is dry in between the week, then by all means go in with a leave-in and some water and oil to like moisturize it midweek and seal that in. When it comes to styles, YouTube is like the academy for natural hairstyles. There are lots of styles on YouTube. I do have a couple of myself here. You can check them out. I'll leave them somewhere. So like, do what works for you, sis. You're on YouTube. Guys, I actually missed creating content for you. I know it sounds cheesy, but I did miss like being here and sitting in front of my camera and just talking to you guys, or talking and having you guys watch it later. But I think I'm back like full time. I hope I'm back, like fingers crossed. How do you retain length for relaxed hair? I think length retention is pretty much the same for natural and relaxed hair. you have to detangle your hair, moisturize your hair, and detangle your hair, moisturize your hair, and deep condition. What products do you use? Again, I think I answered this one. Best and worst protective styles in your natural hair journey. Best styles, I like braids. Like, I like box braids. I feel like they look cute. They are me in more ways than one. I like to get my braids done by Malika because she does like the knotless braids, and they have no tension, they're painless, they're like the bombdiggity.com. You can check her out on Instagram at braided by Malika. She did my last braids, so that's the style I like. For me, it's the best style. But protective styles come in so many ways. I also like flat twists, like I said earlier on. Anything that has your ends protected away is a protective style, so that's the best. Those are the best protective styles for me. Worst protective styles, you know, like those very tight, but I would say tight buns or braids or whatever. Anything that's too tight, like anything that makes your head hurt or breaks off your edges, you don't need that, sis. Like, that's not the energy we are giving. Best natural hair salons. Best natural hair salons, I would have to say Envidi's are natural. That's like, I've been to actually 2 natural hair salons. That's Envidi's, and actually, let me not mention the others. I've been to like 3 salons that claim to be natural hair salons, and among the 3, I like Envidi's and natural most. I feel like they pay the most attention to my hair, and they know how to manage 4C natural hair compared to the other 2. I'm not going to mention them because maybe they work for you, and we're not about bashing people's businesses here. But I actually want to try out Nzuri Natural Hair Salon. Like, I've wanted to go there for a very long time. I actually wrote to that lady sometime, and I was telling her I want to come in, but I want to be able to film, and she was like, okay, you can come in and film. Then something happened and I didn't go. So shortly after that, I got my hair braided, and then I never ever went back. But I do want to try them out. I've heard good things about them, but again, I've not been there, so I don't know. But if I do go there, I will take you guys with me. I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Love and blessings. See you in the next one.